Meanwhile, at the Haywood Rich Manor in the living room, Julian's sitting on the floor, thinking, till someone knocked on his door. And as he got up and headed to the front area, soon he arrived and got the door, and it's Eric who punched him to the ground. You son of a bitch! What the hell were you thinking? And as Julian got back up and faced Eric, wow, I didn't realize how defensive her family. How long have you known? If you're referring to Dusty, since Christmas. And second, from my point of view, I didn't want to shatter her hopes on Christmas holiday. Meanwhile, at the Graham Rich Manor in Wilma's room, Wilma's putting her stuff on her wall. And as she has the flashback of her and Patrick making love. And as the flashback ends with Hannah and Kevin come in the room, and Wilma saw, "How you settled in?" "Quite well. Thank you for letting me move back in." "Well, I'm also glad to have you back. It'll give us some time to get to know each other." "I'm looking forward to that." "Well, we'll let you get settled." And as Hannah and Kevin turned and left her room. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Patrick's cleaning food from the tables in his section. And as Janet came to where Patrick is, and he turned and saw her. "Janet, it turns out Chad was no help, which I should have figured." "Well, he is a Colin after all, so am I for the matter, even though Aaron adopted me." Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in Adria's office, Adria's waiting till Lucas came in. And Adria got up just as Lucas closed the door and turned and went to where Adria is. "You must be Lucas Collins." "I'm Adria. I trust you've been briefed on what to do, right?" "Of course I have. That's why they hired me. I'm the best person to get the job done. The thing is, I'm a guy who likes to see action instead of talk. You need not worry, because the action is about to begin." Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Isabella's counting her tips. Till Vince came to where she is, and she saw and put the money in her smock, and she turned and faced him. "What's going on?" "My wife left me this," and as Vince showed her a note. "Vince, I have no idea to where she went, and from the look on your face, I have a funny feeling you don't believe me." Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, and as Angela came in the living room and saw Sean on the couch, and as he got up and came to where she is. "About time you show up. Look, I value Adriana so much that I have to sacrifice my absence from our life to keep her safe from Linda." And as they hug each other, "That's why I'm here, to make certain you're safe in every way." Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles prison in the interrogation room, Mimi and Frank are waiting. Till Gloria, Maria, Vanessa, and Nate came in, along with the officer, who closed the door. And as they came and sat across from them, Gloria, Vanessa, Maria, and Nate. And to who owed the pledge? Trust me, I gotta be elsewhere. We need your help. If your humans comply. Ouch. I feel hurt. No one took the drinks. Enough with the games you're playing right now. Tell us what this is. And as Gloria took the picture and laid it before Frank and Mimi, and as they saw what it is. Meanwhile, at the Haywood Rich Manor at the front door, Julian and Eric are talking. "You basically led my sister to believe I don't want her to be in danger of what Tina, Wayne, and Linda trying to do. Do you also know about the capture as well?" "No, I just know the truth revelation, and I also didn't want to let it be seen that I'm the jealous person who's threatened by Michael and his winning wife by Eric." And Julian saw her. "I am truly sorry for my husband coming here unannounced." "Where's my sister?" "That's why I'm here." And as Eric turned and faced his wife, "She's at your parents' house." And as Eric turned and faced Julian, "Dude, if you love my sister, then fix this." And as Gwen and Eric turned and walked away, and as Julian closed the door. Meanwhile, at the Graham Manor in Wilma's room, Wilma's looking at the picture of her and Julian. Where did we go wrong? And as Mildred came and knocked on her door, and Wilma turned and saw her sister, Mildred, I heard what happened. And as Mildred came in, yeah, I just had to get out of there so I can breathe and recollect my thoughts. So, how's your son? And as Mildred went and sat in the bed next to Wom. Joseph's happy to be both his parents. I really hate how we have to deal with cons around. I know. I cannot believe they brainwashed me to believe I gave birth when they know damn well I didn't. Meanwhile, downstairs at the front door, Kevin went and got the door. And it's Tamara. Tamara, I was hoping we can talk. Sure, come in. And as Tamara came in, and as Kevin closed the door, and as he led her to the living room, and as they turned and faced each other, so what's going on? And as she began kissing Kevin. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Hannah's making some tea, and as Ryan came in and went towards Whiteface, and she saw him, and as he sensed something wrong with her. Everything okay? Not really. Look, Hannah, I'm just upset as you are. I cannot believe Julian will put our daughter through that again. I mean, I know they lost so much in 2007, no thanks to Tina, which is why I'm glad that bitch is where she belongs. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Janet and Patrick are talking, and as they went and sat down and faced each other. I'm still holding out hope for you and Olivia. I'm still trying to process how this happened. After Brooke and I broke up, something I don't want to rehash right away, I thought I'd never fall in love again till I met Olivia. Let me give you some advice. If you really love her, I think you should fight her. That's exactly what I'm doing. And as Patrick has a flashback of him making love to Wilma. And it's the flashback in. You're thinking about her, aren't you? Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in Adria's office, Adria and Lucas are talking. While my parents are busy at the moment, I gotta make certain everything goes according to plan, and it will. But keep in mind, there'll be some staff members that might get sus. You let me worry about that. Besides, Jacob's still unconscious, no thanks to Rex's shooting. And as Elizabeth came in, and Adria and Lucas saw, she's already been briefed. That's good to know. And as she closed the door and came to the arm. Here's the thing. My brother and I have worked our ass off to make this happen, so don't even think about screwing this up for us. Relax. I got this covered, trust me. Why do you think I have Grace as my assistant? I am so glad to hear you say that, seeing that you make a crucial error. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Isabella and Vince are talking. Isabella, I remember specifically warning, trust me, I had nothing to do with Angela's disappearance. Besides, I've been doing double shifts here to stay out of trouble. And as Michael came with 2 plates of hot food, and Vince and Isabella saw. Michael, you get a second? Yes, it's true. It's been the 2 of us, apart from my wife, Jennifer, Bobby, and the managers for the manor. Excuse me. And as Michael walked away towards his section and present his customers their meal, while Isabella and Vince continue talking. You see? Why don't you stay and have some dinner? Not interested. Can I ask why? What do you mean? Why are you doing this to yourself? Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, Sean and Angela are still in the hug. And as they pull away and face each other. So where are you heading? I would like to go to Paris. Paris? That's right. You know that holds most of our time together. In order for my daughter to be safe, you and I have to become a couple. Look, Angela, I can't let you risk your marriage. It's my choice. Besides, I couldn't face my husband's reaction because he will insist that we try hard and improve our marriage. I take that happened before, which is why I need to leave town fast as possible. And as pilot came to where Angela and Sean is, and they saw me. We're ready to take off. Where to, Miss Graham? Let's go to Paris, like now. Very well. And as he turned and headed to the front. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles prison in an interrogation room, Gloria, Vanessa, Nate, Mimi, and Frank are talking. Where did you find us? We're asked the questions. What took the map in the island? Wow. It seems you fools stumble on information that don't concern you. Yes, it does. So either tell us or we'll find out for ourselves. That island you see before you contains the greatest history of our family, which none of you are part of apart from you, Maria. I don't give a damn about the legacy. All we want to know is how to get there. Good luck, my friend. There's a secret spell that only we know how to decipher. In other words, you are wasting your time. Meanwhile, at the Haywood Ridge Manor in the living room, Julian's looking at the portrait of him and Wilma. all I ever want is for you to be happy, Wilma. And as Julian has a flashback being with Wilma during her labor, with Taya there. Congratulations, it's twins, and it's Taya handing one to Wilma and the other one to Julian. Oh my gosh, they're so amazing. Yeah, they are. And as the flashback ends with the maid come in the room, and Julian got up and faced the maid. Maureen, sorry to disturb you, Mr. Good Charm. You should know your parents at the door. Cinnamon. And as Maureen turned and walked away. Meanwhile, at the Grand Ridge Manor in Wilma's room, Wilma and Mildred are talking. Linda, Wayne, Mimi, and Frank has to be the sickest people on the planet. How come Wayne and Linda aren't in prison? And as Hannah came in, and Mildred and Wilma saw, there's not enough evidence to charge them. Not yet, but rest assured there will be. And as Gwen and Eric came in the room, and Mildred, Wilma, and Hannah saw Wilma, and as Wilma got up and ran and hugged her brother. And as she pulled back, look, our sorry wasn't theirs. Don't worry, I'm fine. You are here. Besides, you're the best family I could ask for. And as Ryan came in, and Wilma, Hannah, and the others saw, how are you? I'm doing fine, Dad. How's Dusty adjusting to Amanda and Jacob? Amanda's spending a lot of time, but he will remember you in the end. Meanwhile, downstairs in the living room, Tamara and Kevin are still in the kiss. And as they pull away and face each other, what was that for? I realized that you're the only man I want to be with, and I'll be a fool to give that up. I love you, Tamara, I really do. But the rebound, wrong, no rebound. I want to be your girlfriend, that's if you let me. My girlfriend. I kind of like the sound of that. Really? Yeah, I do. In fact, I want to approve to you right now. And it's to continue kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Janet and Patrick are talking. Janet, I really got a lot on my mind. That's not an answer. What do you want from me, Janet? To admit I still miss Olivia because I do a lot. In fact, it's driving me completely bonkers as I know it. You should know that a friend of mine told me that she's married. Wow, thanks for the confidence boost. Look, can you just go? I really need to be alone right now. Okay, just so you know, I'm your mate who will always be there for you. That's good to know. Excuse me, and as Patrick went and got the tray of dirty dishes and turned and walked away. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in Adria's office, Elizabeth, Adria, and Lucas are talking. Grace is my eyes and ears to the school. You do know she's the daughter of the police commissioner, right? So, are you an idiot? She's not to be trusted at all. I'm not using her for that. She thinks she's the assistant, deputy head. Well, she doesn't know she isn't. I have somebody else who's in my quarters. I gotta take care of something. We'll discuss this matter later. And as Elizabeth went and left. And as Lucas turned and faced Adrian. So, who's really your deputy head? It's somebody you know quite well. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Isabella and Vince are talking. Look, I love my wife and I refuse to miss Isabelline and kiss him. And as she pulled away and faced him, you were saying, stay the hell away from me. And as Vince turned and walked away from her. And as Isabella thinking, fight me all you want, Vince, but in the end, you will give in to me. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is on its way to Paris, let's get to the bedroom as Angela and Sean came in. And as Angela took her iPhone out and hit the record button and went and placed on the table across from the bed and came to where Sean is. You sure you want to do this? And as she began kissing him and pulled back. Does that confirm it? Now, I want you to make love to me like you never have before. Okay, you won't regret this. Oh, I know I won't. But first, why don't I put some music on to turn up the mood? Okay. And as Sean took out his iPhone and Bluetooth some news to the stereo, which played right now. What about this? Sounds good to me. No more wasting time. And as Sean put his iPhone away and began kissing Angela. And as he led her to the bed, and as she pulled off his shirt, and he did the same thing to her. And as Sean got Angela on the bed, and as Sean began to make passionate love towards Angela. Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez prison in interrogation room, Gloria, Vanessa, Nate, Mimi, and Frank are talking. You know what, Mom? You do have a point. We did waste our time thinking for once you two be the parents instead of the monsters you are. Call us all the names you feel to say, but we're not saying a damn thing. If that's how you feel, then we found out we're going there ourselves. Wrong! You're not going to that place. Too bad, because we are. And there's not a damn thing you can do to stop us. Excuse us. And as they all got up and went and left the interrogation room. And as Mimi and Frank continued to talk, I wouldn't be too certain. Trust me, I'll make certain none of them will set foot on that island.